Oh hey, welcome into For Some Reason, where I play role-playing game, mostly solo and maybe roguelikes. It's been a while since I play a video game. I want to play more role-playing games, and today, once again, we're going to attempt to go as deep as we can into the halls of Halthrakip. So, our third character is a female, which has been dictated by the dice. And she's, I rolled the name in random once again, and she's named Palmirak Void Rage. She got pretty good stats, actually, like 0 mods, except for luck. Which actually bother me a little bit. I don't really understand, if you can tell me, because from the rules I can see here in random encounters, when wandering denizen or items is called in the entry, you roll 1d1 and you add a subtract your luck modifier. Alright, this is exactly what I've written here. See, my random encounter on the d10, so I have to remove 1. But then, on my lucky roll, which is the special stuff on page 10, just here, you can see lucky roll, I rolled Moon Elves Plaything. Modify random encounter rolls at night. And so I'm a little bit confused. It's like, because I assumed that I had to use my luck modifiers anyway, anytime. So I don't really know how that works. And if you can tell me in the comments, I would be very grateful. Okay, let's start. So once again, I will skip the introduction with Tiptherio and the butchers and Enoch. We go straight to the get house, where on my beautiful drawings here, as you can see, amazing. So we start somewhere here in the portcullis. Stay all a while, stay forever. This is where we are. Entry 116. At 1 here. Oh yeah, she got, so who is she? Actually, I forgot to introduce you to Palmirak. She's a food courier. She got 9 copper coins, the pfennigs. She got a club and some running shoes, which gives no bonus at all. She got a willowy physical, chiseled face, makeup skin, bristly hair, and perfume cloth. I think she's the third character in a row which with bristly hair, right? Dead characters. Let's check. Bristly hair. It was Julio and Yoslergok. Yeah, bristly hair as well. Oh, I forgot the starting goods for her. So it's a D20. Yoo-hoo. We got a 19. A silver and mother of pearl comb. Let's put in the air. That's fitting. We have a lady. She can make herself pretty. And that's actually useful. She can keep her head in place, so she can run fast, because she's a runner. We roll our encounter with the D10. We rolled a 6, which means that nothing happened. Good. Here, there is one place I haven't explored, and I go there. Crumbling Tower. Yeah, this is where we met the Jinxie last time, and there were something that I haven't been. Good. What are the place I should discover? I haven't been there. I died here because we need light. And Julio is dead here. We're gonna wait to have some light in order to be here, because she got the gong farming rake and the silver mace and the helmet. Oh, he got some good stuff. But first, I want to explore here the crumbling towers. Oh yeah, I need to roll on the stamina to see if I'm light enough. Hopefully, I need to roll over actually. That would mean that she's light enough not to get. To test whether my fumbling gift upsets the stone. My modifier is 0. 15. So I rolled over. I think it's not good. So I rolled over. And 101. For the first time, we'll see what will happen. Oh no, it worked. Yes. Oh, it's confusing once again. Oh yeah, you have to roll over. Good. Phew, you just made it. The diet the Jackal's fostered on you this past few days, and your natural leanness paid off for once. You find yourself in a gloomy space beneath the partially destroyed gatehouse towers. The Termitrial trapdoor, this is where we went last time, and I never been here. You can hold your breath and shimmy back outside to fresh air. Oh well, it's just going. Oh well, no. Oh well, no, it's just going back. I forgot that. So yeah, let's go back to the thermite trap. 49 to the trapdoor. No, actually, I explored everything. You scramble carefully on the crumbling outer wall and slip in through a hole. A buzzing sound zips past through the hollow western arrow slit. Perhaps it was a giant bee or hummingbird. Peering through the slit. Yes, this is okay. There is it's just a loop. I have nothing to do there actually. So I just lost the time to roll on encounter. So I roll 1d10. It's 8 minus 1. It's a 7. And I go back to 116. Don't go there. This requires a grappling hook, so let's go to the courtyard full of bones. The low tower. Hey, let's go to the oaken door. Let's go here. Time, check a turn. Okay. The squat building is of rough scut stone. The oaken door is remarkably solid for a door that has been out of use for a millennium. Unrusted iron brands frame a large steel pull ring set centrally, underneath which is a strangely shaped keyhole. You hear the screeching of birds high up in the northeast. You can just make out from here that the screeching comes from the red roof of a high tower. We're going to be strategic with this stuff, man. I'm gonna beat the game. I need to write everything as a good player. Anytime there is time and wandering, I should write it as well. A pair of charred skeleton lays on the ground before the door. If you have a fancy bronze key, okay, I don't. So open the good door. Need a fancy bronze key, and I'm gonna mark it. Boop boop. So I will never forget. You may try to pick the lock with a stiletto if you have one. Go south or go east to the base of the red tower and the walls of the inner keep. 36. I guess that the screeching bird are mostly from here. Probably, because it's northeast. Entry 36. There is time as well. This is a matter of mapping your dungeon. Of knowing what to expect each time. A furious cawing, as from angry crows, comes from the high. Red-topped towers to the north. The wall of the inner keep stands before you, its entryway destroyed. The hinges are miraculously unrusted, but twisted as if by a great force. The splintered wood spread out from the doorway into the inner ward, where piles of bones and rusted armors and weapons lay strewn about. I like the feeling, I like the atmosphere. A trail through the dust goes south to around the low tower into the southern portion of the ward. Hey, that's funny that I can't go back. There is no way to go back to 116 from here. Through the destroyed doorway into the inner ward, opening between the wall and the low tower. Yeah, this one intrigues me the most because I have no idea, and I want to explore a little bit the places before I go here. Because maybe, you know, you have to run away and you need to know where to backtrack if you have to run away, chasing by a monster. So let's go there. 107. 107. This is a calm area between the outer wall and the low tower. A low humming comes from the east. I don't have a very good visualization of that, but it's alright. So time. There is time here. I should do a point crawl. There is low humming comes from the east. I need to write somewhere. A destroyed doorway opens into a dark room in the base of a guard tower. A dilapidated building stands to the east. So I don't really understand. I between the outer wall and the low tower. So there is a low tower. I don't have a very good visualization of that. If you have a better tool to recommend me instead of OneNote, something very simple, that would be nice. So there is the low tower, and there is an opening in between the wall. So the low tower should be somewhere there. Well, there is a low tower and there is an opening somewhere. Okay, good. Whatever. I can't go into the dark because I don't have any light. So let's go to the dilapidated building stands to the east, which may from where the sound is coming. Oh, first the dark opening of the guard tower. Is the guard tower the same as the low tower? I guess so. 125. So let's do it here. Time. Okay. Damn, I guess it would be easier to play on paper. But I wanted to share. Editing these videos is a little bit of a hassle, but I guess it's good to share. This is the gloomy, dusty remains of the new hall of Althraquip. Oh. The furnishing have been ransacked and set fire long ago, and the roof is pockmarked with ominous holes. You hear the fleeting and buzzing of winged things as they zoom past the rents in the ceiling. I hope, only birds. The eastern side of the building is collapsed. Item! Yee-hee! Each turn you spend here, you can search the dusty floor and find 1 to 6 pieces of space rock. If you roll a 1 or a 6 when determining how much you find, you attract a strange four-winged creature with a single glaring eyes. They were not simple birds. You can drop the space rocks and flee, in which case it leaves you. Otherwise, resolve the combat. You get no experience points for fleeing. I have no idea what are the space rocks, but let's try. So, and I don't need to mark time each time I look. I think I should, huh? Yeah, each turn I need to mark time. It's not written, but I will do it. So let's spend 1 hour looking for space rocks. I roll a 2, and I would say I've marked time already because it's my turn. If I would search again, then I would mark turn again. Even if it's not written, I think it makes sense. Alright, we got some 2 space rocks. And we'll stay just there. I was just curious to grab a handful of that. I can go back to the southern intersection. So there is an intersection in the one I don't understand. Access number east out to the yard 26. I'm completely lost. No, I'm not, because I'm tracking this. But entry 26, let's go there. Time, and there is something else. Grew. Oh, grew like gruesome. If you have no light, roll at night time encounter immediately. Ooh. I guess it means that I skip the first D10 and I go straight to the D12 monster stuff. I guess. So it's night. At night, the souls of the dead animate the corpses that litter the ruins hereabout. Abominations and summon demons skitter to and fro. 1d20, and I have to remove 1 because of my luck. And should I remove once again? It's not really nighttime, so I guess I only have to remove once. This is what I will do. Okay, because my luck modifier is -1 and I have the luck rolls of rolling with luck modifiers at night. Not sure. Tell me in the comments, please. 19. It's a high. I think it's good. A skull fit. 9. Oof. What is this? The skull fit is randomly spawned by the skull of a dead adventurer that died under moonlight. They are generally harmless, and if caught, they may be billed for a random item. Make a DC 17 agility check. If you succeed, then the skull fleet will grant you an item. Make a roll on the treasure table. You may spend 1 luck point to modify the results in either direction. How come? Shouldn't I be able to roll to add my luck anytime? If you fail the agility check, then you will provoke his wrath. And okay, let's first try. I need to do 17. My agility is 0 modifier, so... And I can only add 1 luck apparently, because this is the rules of this encounter. And I rolled the natural 1! Yoo-hoo! Okay, well... of course... It will attempt to bite you for 1 round before escaping into the night. If you defeat it before it flees, roll for treasure. If you do not wish to catch or engage it, it will flutter away ruefully and you must look 1d3 luck for cowardice and sloth. This is exactly what will happen. Okay, let's roll for initiative. Agility. I rolled a 16 and he got +8. And he does a 16, so he got initiative. So he tries to bite me once. Where is the modifier? +0, bite +0. So it's a straight d20 against my AC of 10. Of course it does 15 and 1d4 damage. 1. Whew. This is like skeleton of an adventurer with with some, I don't know, got some treasures on him and like he was not happy. Oh, he's just a skull. Oh, I could have, right, I could have flee before and lose my luck. And now he's leaving. Because only 1 round. So that's it. I can imagine like a skull moving on the floor. I could have died from this. This is the cramped inner recess of the southeastern guard tower. A funk hangs in the air. Yeah, sometimes the vocabulary is too advanced for my English. Like, a funk hangs in the air. I just looked for a translation of funk. Trouille. It's like scare. I don't know. Back up the ladder and out the hatch. Out the doorway into the courtyard. No, let's go up. Like we can have a better vision of what's going on. Yeah, I think I should use something like a mind map software. It would be easier. Because damn, it starts to get to the courtyard. So somewhere, I don't know. Yeah, this is the top of the easternmost guard tower on the southern wall of the keep. So hopefully we've traveled all the stuff. A rotten wooden hatch hangs precariously over a yawning darkness down below. West along the wall again, 56. 56, west wall again, or I could go down through the hatch, 26. My gosh, it's tedious. Okay, good. Let's go to the west wall. Like, the more outside we are, the better, I would say. The booming of an arquebus. Oh, it's like the big medieval gun. You might be hit as you sneak along the walkway. Oh, make a DC 11 agility check. Oh, man. My agility is 0. I did 10. If you fail, you've been hit by a sniper from somewhere across the moat. Then 1d4 point of damage. Oh my gosh. 4. Alright. It's... Sniper! Palmirak is dead. If you're killed, then your body and possessions can be found here later. Make a new character and start again. Yeah, this is how it works. So, okay, let's make a note. Hey, we've been quite far. Look at this. Look at that. From everywhere we go, huh? From the lieutenants. Then we went there. We see that there was no point to go there once again. Then we went into the courtyard. We've been here. We start slowly but surely to map the area and to find good stuff. That was cool. Okay, granted, it's a bit tedious to map the stuff. If you have any idea of recommendations of a very easy tool, please, I would be more than happy. Yeah, next time we'll run another character and we'll try to explore a little bit more of Halthrakip and see as far as we can go. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope it was fun. Subscribe, like, whatevs, and stay safe. Thank you very much. Bye bye.